I've signed in as a test student here to give y'all an example of what I'm looking for when you create your wikis. Obviously, I've got wiki instructions. I want you to read this first. Please do that. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. And I'll go ahead and apologize for a couple things. I have cats and dogs here. I've got a new kitten, and I've got an old dog that grunts. I also have a very slow internet, so hopefully these things will not be distracting to you. Okay, so I've signed in as a test student. As a student, I do not want you adding any wiki pages. This is a collaborative tool, which means that you guys should be going into the wiki, looking at the pages that I've already created, and editing the content, or adding content. So your first wiki is resources. I'm going to click on that resources and wait for it to come up. And while I'm waiting, I might as well play with my kitten. Okay, so that's come up. Now, some students have added some pages here. I've asked them to delete these pages, so hopefully when you see this, these will no longer be there. What I want you to do is just click on this Edit Wiki Content. So we'll do that. Okay, you should not be adding any pages of your own. So I'm waiting for that to open. I've already looked at one resource, and I'll go ahead and put that in there, which means that this is no longer a new resource. It's the C# tutorial and programming. Okay, I've got it, the text already copied someplace. I'm just going to paste it. I'm going to do copy. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so right here I've got the name of it. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to come back to Blackboard where I've got it highlighted. I'm going to insert a link. Unfortunately, this is why it takes me so long to grade everything when I'm at my house. Let me see how long it takes for one thing to pull up on my internet. Okay, I've got the path. I'm just going to do Control V to paste it. I want to open this up in a new blank window. I'm going to call it C#, okay, tutorial and programming. And I'm going to choose Insert. Okay, and there it's inserted it. So I've got a resource that I've created and linked to it, and I've got a description for it. Okay, that's the first resource for this assignment. Okay, as a student, I should do a second one. Okay, but I'm just giving you an example. And I'd click on Submit. Okay, your job is to create 2 good sources of information. If this was one of them that you had looked into, give me some more information about this. Okay, add to my description here. Give me your own words. Why do you like this tutorial or website? Okay, I'm going to go back to Wiki, and I'm going to look at another wiki which has pages that I've created, and I want to show that to you. Again, you should not be adding any pages to these wikis. All you should be doing is adding content. So here I'm processing data. I'm going to click on that wiki. And maybe hear that hummingbird outside. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Okay, and I've got several pages that I've created. And they're in here. Okay? Again, you should not be creating any pages. If you want to comment or add content to any of these wikis, okay, you can. Just click on one of them, say Performing Calculations. That'll take you to that wiki page. Okay, and edit the wiki content, insert your own content. Okay. If you want to find out what your contribution to the wikis are, you can click on My Contribution. Okay. I don't have any contribution for this wiki. Okay, so let me go back to the one that I do have a contribution to. Which is this resources here. Okay, and I'm still waiting for my contribution. And you can see where I've made some contributions here. Okay, I've done this video a couple times just to make sure that it was pretty good. Okay, so you can see where I've done some changes. Okay. I've got a rubric here that I use, okay, so you guys can see how I'm going to grade these. If you want to look at it, just click on rubric. I have rubrics for all the assignments and the wikis. Okay, and it shows you, I'm looking for the fact that you demonstrate knowledge in your submission and that you cite your sources. Again, for the second one, you demonstrate your knowledge and you cite your sources. So make sure you do that. Okay. And that's it for this example for what I'm looking for in your wiki pages. I look forward to seeing what you guys can do for me.